everyone, welcome to Bricking with Friends. It's your girl Fab, and I have my Lego brother and my Lego sister here. Hi Chris, hi Nicole, how are you guys?
Very good.
Very good.
Yeah.
So mine is our little test stream this morning, which kind of, I don't know if you guys could tell, I was starting to get a little upset with it and getting a little mad.
Progress was made.
Right.
I feel like we took a step forward. We also took a step backward. So I feel like, but we got the most important. I can hear you guys, but you guys can't hear me. So, but I mean, there's
just that last
some hearing from at least one of us, and you guys can hear each other, which I think is hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And I can't hear you guys, but now I can hear you guys. But we'll have to see how it goes next time, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll get there.
This is going to change. It's going to be better. It's going to be more interactive for everybody in the chat that's watching. And don't forget, everybody, the longer you watch, the more points you earn, because you do earn points. And if you want to see how many points you have, just type in exclamation points or exclamation mark points, and you'll see how many points you have. Hey, Tom, how are you? That's Trevor's kid,
Ems
right?
is in the house as well.
Is that Trevor's kid? Or is that a different Tom?
Yes, no, that is Trevor.
Okay. I thought that was Trevor's kid. But I needed
That's right.
to make sure, because I wasn't 100% sure. Hey, Emily, how are you?
Emily, you all right?
Hold on. Go back up. I think Mayo is here, like.
Right.
Hear it too. Hey, Mayo, how are you? And who else is out there? Hi, Mark. How are you, Mark?
Hey, Mark.
Yeah, I need to reach out to you, Mark, and get some time with you for fixing my issues with Streamlab. Hey, Sophie. How are you, Sophie? Oh my God, I have not seen you in so long, Lego loser. I think your name's Indiana, if I remember correctly. But you're my Lego daughter, and I should not forget my Lego daughter's name. How are you? I haven't seen you in forever. Wait, did you graduate school? You should have. I'm going to catch up with you on Instagram. So much it's been so long. And then, so yeah, you guys, you have a, if she's my Lego daughter and you're my Lego brother and sister, then that means you're her Lego aunt and uncle.
Right. We have a niece now.
Yes, you have a niece. I have to think through all of that stuff because I have a really small family. So, like, well, on my side of the family, it's really small. So,
yeah,
kind of straightforward.
Right.
Hey, Trevor. How are you, Trevor? Did Martin? I saw Martin. I did. Hi, Martin. How are you?
Trevor's away at the moment.
Oh.
Yeah, he's away at the moment with his family. Where are you, Trevor, again?
Yeah, I was just going to ask, where are you at? And then I think I saw Mayo try to gamble. I don't have anything set up to do with your points yet. So just keep accumulating the points, and then at some point I'm going to figure out something for you guys to do with your points. So just keep accumulating points and watching. Lurking is encouraged because I'll get watch time and you'll get points and everybody will be happy once you figure out what your rewards are going to be.
Oh, and look.
Oh, wait.
By the brick block.
What did she say? What did...
By the brick block, we will come.
We could. I finished school. Yay, you finished school. I thought you were supposed to. Everything's so hectic in the process of moving into... Ooh, exciting. Moving into the boyfriend's house. Oh, you rarely go on Lego streams now. We gotta change that. You gotta come back. Ooh, Buy the Brick Book is out there. Hi.
Hey,
Over
hello.
on Twitch. How are you
Hello.
guys doing? Ooh, Trevor's in Shrewsbury. How do you pronounce it? Going with
Yeah,
Shrewsbury.
Shrewsbury. That's not too far away from me. It's about 45 minutes. It's a lovely area. I like that area. Shrewsbury and Shropshire and those sort of areas. Yeah, it's like it's Wales. Shrewsbury. Yeah,
Okay.
I think it is Wales, isn't it? I don't know. Yeah, he's there.
Oh, Buy the Brick Book says that she thinks that the phone app chat is still broken. I don't. Oh no, when I was on yours this morning, Nicole. I was on my phone.
Right. And
It seemed to work. Well, it worked on my end. I don't know if it worked on anybody else.
Yeah. And with Twitch, I really like the app.
And
Glad to see you.
Emily is doing double duty. She's watching us and Matt at the same time. Because Matt's doing like a 24-hour live stream.
Man, that is crazy.
Which I can't even imagine spending 24 hours on a live stream building.
Yeah.
And then on top, but then on top of everything, in the last hours he's building a Technic set. Technic in general is a challenge to run.
Because I did stop in on his. I meant to follow. So, like, I follow him on Instagram, and I meant to follow him on Twitch when I got back from Brick World Chicago this year, and I never did until today. I was like, I'm sorry, I met you at Chicago, and I meant to follow you like way back then, and I forgot to. But I follow you on Instagram. Sorry.
Yeah, Trevor.
Sometimes don't.
Yeah, Trevor. I hope you have time to relax. Out of all we all need to relax, but particularly Trevor. You know, enjoy some quality family time.
Oh yeah, definitely. And Lego Loser, have fun at the cinema. Where are you gonna go watch? And yeah, send me a message on Instagram.
Deadpool, I'm gonna guess.
I'm assuming Deadpool. Assuming Deadpool.
Nowadays, everyone watches Deadpool.
I feel like everybody's going. Oh yeah, and yeah, I just saw Emily's comment way down here about the Technic. I can building a Technic set on a live stream. Period. No, and then 24 hours. No. Oh, Tom's got the Dobby set. Yay!
Yeah. Nice one, Tom.
Good job, Tom. That's a good set.
Well, actually,
I don't know if it's a good set because I haven't built it yet. I should have got that to build.
It is a decent set.
I didn't want to do any stickers today because I was frustrated from our test stream. So I said, no stickers today.
I mean, interesting fact about Dobby is nobody was looking forward to that set, me included. And it's gone on and it's sold so many copies. And I think it's actually Construction Toy of the Year last year. I think it was. Yeah, it was over here. Construction Toy of the Year. It got the award that I think the Up House got as well. So it is a good build.
That is.
No, it is not quite. Yeah. My wife's just, as always, my wife proves me wrong. Yes, Shrewsbury is not Wales. I was getting mixed up with Shropshire. For Shropshire, there was a debate whether it was England or Wales. But as always, the wife's right.
The wife is always right.
Yes. Yeah.
Happy wife equals happy life. Hi, Brickspace9. How are you? Oh, and thank you for following me. I saw that I got the message that you followed me earlier. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Perfect. It's working again.
Oh, good. That's awesome. I'm happy that that's working again. So we should probably talk about what all of us are building. So we'll start with you, Chris. What are you building today?
It's no surprise. It's a continuation of the set I was building last week. So last week was Rosie's house. That comes with Nook's Cranny. So this is the set I'm building today.
Yay!
Yeah, looking forward to it. Love it. And what's got me got even more excited about Animal Crossing is we've got new sets coming out January the 1st. So yeah, I'm liking where this theme is going.
Yeah, I feel like everybody who's been getting the Animal Crossing sets is really like them.
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, I know nothing about Animal Crossing except that it's a video game and there's animals in it. That's all I know.
Yeah, I've never played the games often, but I really like the set, so I couldn't really process how Animal Crossing fans feel about their sets. I mean, Nicole, you must be absolutely loving the sets because you've played the games. You love that universe.
Yeah, right. That's a dream come true.
Yeah, Nicole's like our Animal Crossing expert here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have a 5-star island.
Oh, you're definitely our expert then.
Although
I enjoy all of your stop motions. I enjoy all of them. I have never not liked one of your stop motions. You are like the king of stop motions right now.
Mm.
I don't even think there's anybody even competing with you right now. You are the king of stop motions. Nicole, are you going to work on building anything?
Yes. If only Bonnie were with us, cause
Oh. Good set.
Off of the live action one.
Good set. And who cares if Bonnie's in my bad books at the moment. If Bonnie's not welcome anymore. She was trolling me on Friday. She was trying to trigger me, making some unsavory remarks about the borough. So that's it. To me, Bonnie Bricks doesn't exist. No, I'm only joking. No, I'm only joking. No. She was just trying to trigger you.
She was just trying to trigger you.
Yeah. He's the one defending you?
Yes and no. That was what was more painful. I don't know. She was on my side, and like she was 1 minute the enemy, and 1 minute she was a friend. But no. She's absolutely all right. No. So I enjoyed her stream yesterday. That was good fun. But yeah. I'm over it really. What she was doing on Friday, I'm over it just. No, she's great, Bonnie.
So I am building this finally.
That's amazing.
So I gotta figure out which ones I'm gonna do and what everything else, but I'm building this. I'm obviously gonna do the Maleficent one. Good Bengals equals happy husband in the autumn. Yep, that's very true. That is very true. Bengals is our American football team. That's what that's referring to. So hopefully.
By the way, love for your new room, Chris.
Yeah. It's come along nicely. So all the walls and the skirting board doors been painted. Perfect. And I was just touching on it a little bit more earlier because everything's got my OCD sometimes kicks in. So I was finished painting, make sure everything is in line. I had a tiny little paintbrush I was using earlier, the ones that I used for like art lessons, just seeing if everything was covered, and I was just tapping any little dots that I could see from the previous colour. So everything's looking good. Got the new carpet coming Wednesday, and then it's just a case of carefully deciding what units are going to be bought to display Lego. I've got some ideas, like this desk I'm using. This is going because I want like a corner one, and also a few tables because I want to build a Harry Potter world. So lots.
Oh, you're going to build a Harry Potter world?
Yes, and I want to just gradually evolve. So I'm happy just for now to have it placed on tables, the sets, and who knows, I might add some other touches around it. But yeah, I want the room to be a little bit more dynamic. I think I got it terribly wrong with the room. Not just by colour, I fell out of love with the colour, but also how dynamic it was. I think I overdid it with the bookcases, so I wanted to change it up slightly to have some really good units, and tables and places for other things as well. And yeah, but now I'm really happy with it. Really happy with it. It's sad when you come into a room, you got Lego, but you love the Lego, but you hate the room. And I think if you can get the room to a place where you're really happy, it makes Lego look better as well.
Yes, I think you're right about that. Well, Tom, what a nice thing to say about your dad. That is so sweet.
He's a good guy. You know, dads are important. I'm 34, and my dad is just as important as he was when I was a kid. Like tomorrow, he's helping me rip up the carpet and everything. Like my dad is. Trevor will never stop being your dad. That's all we need to say.
Yep. He will always be your dad. He will always be there for you. Because I know my dad, even at my age, my dad is still always there for me when I need him. Even though he can't physically do as much as he used to, he is still there for me. So, Chris, what do you think about the minifigures in the Harry Potter in the Burrow set that's coming out?
Spot on, 100%.
They though.
Well, you've got all the Weasley family, so that's. I think that's really pivotal to have all the family members, the usual that we see on screen, and to put in Bill in as well.
Never see.
Absolutely. Putting in Bill, even though he's in the books around about that time, he's there. But I don't think he was there on that specific morning, because that's based on when they just rescued Harry Potter from Privet Drive. But having Bill, bringing him forward, because obviously we see him later in the films. But Charlie is the interesting one, because the only time we see him is for like a couple of seconds on a movable picture when the Weasleys go to Egypt.
Right.
So I think the minifigures is spot on, and it was the right time to include Charlie, because if they didn't include Charlie in the Burrow, when would they bring him out? And you have to have Harry Potter, because it's almost like a bit of a diorama. It's based on that morning they rescued him.
Right.
The minifigures are spot on. They've done the right thing. They do what they always do by making sure the minifigures are brand new torsos. That's one thing our theme always does, is brand new torsos. And Molly Weasley is like an incredible minifigure. That is minifigure of the year. I think it beats Sauron from Barad-dûr. I think it beats. It's hard to say this because I'm building. I still enjoy these minifigures. The Animal Crossing figs. I just think it just. And it seemed like only 5 minutes ago that when we were, what was it? The previous Burrow, as well as Diagon Alley, we was constantly mentioning about why hasn't Molly got dress printed? Because it always looks awkward when you've got like a torso and then you got a plain dress piece, no printing on it. And then they brought out Grimmauld Place, gave her printed legs, and then brought out in the Battle of Hogwarts, the set you built a couple of weeks ago, gave her a printed dress piece, and now you've given her printed arms.
Mm-hmm.
It's a case of, if you keep asking for something, Lego will give it you.
You just have to bug the shit out of them.
Absolutely. And I think that could be my favourite minifigure from Harry Potter as a theme. It really is. I think it's a stunning one. Minifigures, spot on. I think they could have added a little bit of. I think they could have added some leg printing for some of the characters, but I don't think it's completely necessary. I don't think it was 100% needed, because there's sometimes if they wear plain trousers, you don't need printing.
Right.
You know.
Well, I feel like with Bill and Charlie, I feel like they pulled the descriptions out from the books.
Yeah, they did.
Because there's no other way you could have gotten what they look like. Because if they would have done it with like the picture from them when they went to Egypt, they would have looked. Well, I don't remember what Bill looked like, but Charlie would have definitely looked different. Because I think they were wearing like clothes that you would think of for somebody in Egypt.
Absolutely. The thing is, they're not going to have Bill wearing the clothes he wore to Egypt in the Burrow set, because he just wouldn't be wearing them. So they took descriptions out from the book, and because he works with dragons, he looks like what he's wearing looks like he has some sort of association with dragons.
Right.
And yeah, it's a perfect minifigure, really. And I'm kind of glad they introduced Arthur, because he wears what he wore in the Diagon Alley, where he is confronted by Lucius. And that minifigure was a massive exclusion from Diagon Alley, because you couldn't play that if you was a child and got Diagon Alley. You couldn't recreate that moment in Diagon Alley because you didn't have that Arthur Weasley with his pointy hat.
Right.
You just didn't have that, but now you do. So
well, and that's the hat that he was wearing the first time we see him in the movies.
Yeah,
when
absolutely.
he first walks into the burrow.
Yeah. Let's quickly catch up. Mark had a celebrated pizza for his new chapter in his life. So cool, Mark. We are so happy for you.
Yeah, we are.
Yes, we are happy for you. Oh, and TJ's here. Hi, TJ.
Hey, TJ.
I'm just skipping ahead. Don't mind me.
Yeah, but Trevor is happy for your room.
Oh, thanks, Trevor.
And Mark's happy for that he's in the same. Yeah.
This is me influenced by FOMO. I think I don't get influenced too much by social media, but watching other people's rooms and watching content, it's prompted me into making changes into my room. But I'm happy with it. Thanks, Trevor.
Right.
Hey, sometimes you can get some really good ideas from like what you see other people doing. You can get some good ideas from that.
Oh yeah.
Because like my storage for my parts, my loose parts, it's actually, I stole it from Brixie because I really liked it.
Yeah.
Now I don't know how often you guys watch his videos or not. He just happened to have something that was not like directly related to Lego, and it was like talking about a new hobby. I was like, oh, I'm gonna check this out. Let me see what's going on, because we're not repeating content but trying to make it sound different. A company sent him 3D printers, and he's gonna print up containers to go into his storage, what he uses for storing his parts, because they'll fit better than the ones that he's been buying.
He's different now when he Brixie. He's one that I think he's different, and he was one of the very first YouTubers I came across. But what he's doing, obviously, it is fantastic, and it makes you think, oh, I wish I had that room, and so on and so forth. But he just seems to be going to higher levels all the time. He's great, and he comes across really nice on his social media. He seems like he's a nice family man as well. He's always, he puts his kids in his content. He's a decent guy. I know he's probably keeps himself to himself, because I come across that he doesn't do live streams with other people and so on. That's okay, but I think what he does is brilliant, and whatever success he gets out of it, he deserves it. And I did feel for him. When he was banned from LAN for 6 months for showing a set for
like 0.03 seconds.
It's ridiculous, but I know I sometimes find his content a bit repetitive, because it's almost like the same video over and over again. And the thing is, you can't watch all of his content all the time, because you're watching somebody else's life over and over and over and over and over again. But I do watch the occasional video, especially when he does city updates. I'd rather just watch one of his city updates once a month.
Yeah, I kind of gotten to the point with his. I only watch if it's something that I think, like I try to read from what he's saying or what he's showing in the thumbnail. If it looks like it's a city update I'm interested in, I'll watch that one.
Yeah.
But then I'll also watch went out with the kids this weekend or something like that. Like I'll watch that too.
Yeah. It doesn't surprise me that he moved on to a bigger space, because he often made it clear that he was running out of space, and it was obvious with the amount of sets he buys and receives, but also he kept getting 2 of each set and smashing them together to make an enormous set. Like one of the examples was Daily Bugle. I don't think the Daily Bugle needed to be even bigger, like in terms of width or height. But if you keep doing that to various sets, you're just going to run out of space. Absolutely.
Yeah, but I understand the view on it, that a certain set is good as it is. But I see the attraction as well and the fascination of just getting another set and making it your own. Just go crazy with it. It's fun to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I just feel like sometimes his content does get repetitive. But I do get ideas from him. Like my storage is great from him, honestly. But now it's got me thinking, well, do I want to try to 3D print my little storage containers that go inside my units that I use? Like, I don't know. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
But, like, the hubby Mike has a 3D printer, but like Brixie's looks like it's a lot easier to use than his does. Because so Mike's 3D printer, you have to calibrate it by hand. It looks like with Brixie's one, it automatically calibrates, like you just push a button and it calibrates. Mike's is not like that. So it's like, Or do I keep buying my containers? So these are the containers that I use inside. The same thing that Brixie uses, but these are the ones that I buy, and I buy these off of Amazon. But I buy nicer ones because these are nice and thick, and mine are like these are 3x3, and then I get the 6x6, and then I get the 6x12. So they fit in there perfectly for me. But the ones that Brixie is printing, he's printing his so that they're 2x2, so he'll be able to get more containers in there, and he's printing them as tall as the drawer is.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah,
it's not a bad idea. But I would probably do 3x3 instead. So I don't know. He's got me thinking, because it would save me a lot of money, because these are not cheap. I went for the nicer ones that cost more money. But I also like these too. So
sometimes you get what you pay for, isn't it? Really, if you want something better, you need to spend a little bit more.
These are nice and thick, and they're like, you can see the thickness of the walls on there. They're nice and thick, and they can stack. This is probably my favorite part. They can stack on top of each other as long as they're not filled all the way up. So I can stack them up on top of each other, which is kind of why I bought them. Whereas with Brixie's, like, it looks like his are like really thin that he's been 3D printing. And his containers that he has that are acrylic like these, he bought his at the dollar store. These are like, I think for this size, for 6 of them, I think it's $10. I want to say. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So they're not cheap, but they're not. They're still not super expensive. Ooh, hot chocolate, yum! I'm jealous for Space Nine. I love hot chocolate, but it's too hot to drink hot chocolate here because it's like 90 degrees outside.
Oh, I'm freezing. I am. It's cold over here.
Oh, we are having a true heat wave over here. It's 90 out there. I don't know what that is in Celsius, but it's hot.
Well, when I say it's cold, I don't mean it's like pretty much freezing. I'm cold, but I'm sat next to the window for a start, because I'm sitting in a different place in the room. But it's not hot at all over here. It's been raining as well, so
yeah.
I'm happy actually, because our summer seems to be, we have a couple of hot days and then we get a very cool day and we get a bit of rain. That's the type of summer I like. I like it when you got a day to have a chance to cool down.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah. I don't mind the heat. It's fine. I think anything beyond 20 degrees, it starts to it starts to just irritate me.
Mm.
Yeah, when it gets this hot, I actually start. If I'm outside, I'll actually start getting quite moody. So I tend to stay inside when it's hot.
Martin, you definitely succeed. Martin says that he aims to have his streams a fun and friendly place to hang out. And boy,
Oh, definitely.
that is true.
Mm.
Best
I
place to
think
be.
we all do.
Yeah.
At least I hope we all do. I mean, that's the goal for me. Someplace friendly for everybody to hang out.
Yeah.
Very true.
Looking forward to seeing Martin next week. We're meeting up. Maybe we're buying the borrow together.
Ooh.
Mm.
Yeah, I gotta make sure I get over there and back in time. Because our store doesn't open until 11.
Same for us.
Chris, what would happen if you and Martin arrived at the store and there's only one burrow left?
I know you're going to ask that. I knew you were going to ask that. Well, if I would, I'm a nice person. I'd hand it to mine.
Aww.
Because I know I'll get it anyway. You know, Lego's expensive, and there's some people, and I've heard some people recently in the chat, you know, about finding it difficult to, you know, afford Lego. So if I was unlucky in the sense of not getting the burrow day one, I know I'll end up buying it. I know I'll be able to get it. So I'd call myself lucky if I got it on September 1st, and I'll still call myself lucky if I got it September the 10th.
Yeah, very true. Oh, burrow.
But if he accepted it and he took the burrow, that's our friendship over there.
I was waiting for the other shoe to drop on that one.
Yeah.
I was waiting. See, I don't know if I'm gonna order mine or because I'm gonna go to the store. I don't know if I want to order it or if I want to get it at the store because I want to make sure I get the other gift with purchases too. So I'm probably gonna place other orders online. So I'll probably get the burrow at the store, but I also want to get the D&D minifigures too.
Yeah.
So
Martin's going to get there before I do because I'm not driving to Birmingham. I'm taking the train. So Martin's already going to be there, queued up. So if he's there before I am, and he's obviously going to save me a space, he technically deserves the burrow because he was lined up before I was. But if I can't get it at the Lego store, I'd have to order it online. I'll pick up the new advent calendar, so I'll still be getting that, and I'll just have to order the burrow.
About the advent calendar.
Yeah, I'm getting that. I can't wait for these advent calendar. I might open it in December. It's too long. We've still got 4 months to go.
I know.
Well, 3 months, then the month to build it. Yeah, I can't. Yeah. It's too much. There's too much fantastic pieces and figs in it. I can't wait. If it was other calendars, I could wait.
Yeah. I am very, very jealous because we have Old Man and the Bricks, and he says that he's building the Baker Street from Fantasy, and that is a fantastic set.
That is one of the sets that I am very tempted to get. That's not Lego, but what stops me is one thing and one thing only. They have a sticker or vinyl piece or something that goes across bricks, and I'm just like, nah, man, I can't do that.
Oh, you can't do that.
I can't do that.
Wouldn't it run the risk of dust?
I love Sherlock Holmes, so I'm just like, y'all killing me. Killing me.
That is mine. That's Yeah. That's fine. I'll accept your offer. There's other sets. There's obviously September. Isn't obviously in my head. It's all about the borrow. But then again, you got Nightmare Before Christmas, which I think comes out a couple of days after, and then you got Zelda as well.
I'm not
there's a
worried
few.
about Zelda because I know nothing about Zelda.
I do want to get that one in time, but it's. I asked this. I threw this question to Maxine when she was streaming. Is Lego not overpriced? Is it just expensive? And obviously, there's a difference between the two. But I think most of the time, Lego is not overpriced. It's just generally expensive. But I still believe the odd set that is overpriced. And I think Zelda is one of them. It's a bit like the X-Men jet. That was way overpriced.
Oh my god, that was super overpriced. And I was thinking about, I kind of wanted to get the Hoopty, but it was so overpriced. I was just like, no, I can't do that. And now I can't find it anywhere, so.
Okay. And I'm buying loose bricks for the mock.
What mock are you building, Emily?
That's cool.
Where is this piece?
Oh,
I need to start looking.
Mario.
Is building somebody else's mock still technically? It's not technically mocking, is it? Because I really like Ministry of Making's Diagon Alley mock. I think
that is a mock, but it's not your mock.
Yeah, I think it's a step.
In the end, it's just you're following instructions, and the moment that you are following instructions, it's not a mock anymore because it is my own creation. It is technically someone else's creation, so it is a shoek.
Okay, well, I sort of knew that.
Yeah.
I have a tendency to ask questions I know the answers to, but I think it's in the step in the right direction though. If I was like want to mock and create my own sets, I think maybe building something that's not Lego like presented, and if I'm building somebody else's, I think that's a step closer to myself mocking, because then I'm appreciating the work of somebody that isn't, sort of, it's not presented in an official Lego set.
I'm halfway there with you, not in regard to your reason, because theoretically what you are doing is it doesn't really matter whether you are building a Lego set or someone else's creations if you're using their instructions, because you are building after instructions. But and there it is the reason why I agree with you. When you buy the instructions from someone else and it isn't Lego, could be even another provider. Some providers' instructions are not as thorough, inclusive as Lego's. Sometimes the instructions are challenging because you have to think on your own, you have to make a few changes on your own, because the instructions are not 100%, they are 90%. And for a senior builder who is quick on their feet and is willing to lean back, think about it, go back, change things, sometimes these mocks of others to build can be a good way to build yourself, because if you do not get frustrated with these and are not afraid to take all your own bricks and ease out the edges that are still in there, because it's not 100%, it's a mock, then you are a good way to on the path of deciding, okay, and now I do it on my own. It's just if you get frustrated doing a mock and you are not willing to go the extra mile to make it work, then it will be extra difficult to make your own creation from scratch.
Now, I'm going to ask this to you then, because I'm going to throw this your way. I've got this idea in my head of having a Lego Harry Potter world, which is just involves the sets that Lego make, Great Hall, Durmstrang, etc. And then have another one, right, where it involves mocking. Now, I was thinking about using Ministry of Making's Diagon Alley as a starting point where I build those sets, gather up all the pieces, etc. And then if I feel like, Joe, what, I might add to that. So I might decide to get Madame Malkin's fleshed out outpost, for example, bring them together, put it with Ministry of Making's Diagon Alley, and then start to build the Harry Potter world from there. I just think the way I'm viewing the set is it looks brilliant. It's like eye candy, right? It's like eye candy. And then using it as a platform for me to go on and do my own thing.
Yeah, and I'm not judging. I'm not a mocker. What I do is, if you want to stretch it, what I do is modding. I'm not a mocker. Not everyone needs to be a mock builder. What I do is, if you want to be kind to me, you can call me a mod, someone who modifies something.
Yeah.
So it's not judgmental. It's just
Well, I feel like that's what you're known for, Nicole, is for modifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I feel like there used to be a nickname for you, but it hasn't been used in like a year or two. I can't remember what it was.
I am kind of the modulizer.
That was it, the modulizer. That was it. That was it. I remember it now. Hey, KO, how are you?
Hi, KO. Hi. About the Baker Street set, Old Man in the Brick says 6 stickers in the set, but 60 plus printed pieces.
I do like that. I like that, and I appreciate that. My problem is that the main piece, the main sticker goes over multiple bricks, and that.
But there is
I know used to do it, but I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah, and I'm with you. It's just that I built a set, and this set had transfer stickers. The set in itself, I wasn't that impressed with afterwards. But in general, what I learned is that transfer stickers are not normal stickers, and it felt way better to have transfer stickers over multiple bricks, especially if it's said that you never take apart again. The transfer stickers seems to be different.
Here's a question: has Lego ever done that? A sticker going over 2 bricks?
Yes. They used, like in old sets, they did.
I like the Hoopty because the Hoopty is one of very few ships that has a decent interior. Because Star Wars ships, there's like so cramped interiors, but Hoopty is quite a big interior.
I like the Hoopty because it comes with cats and it's female empowerment. So I have completely different reasons for liking it.
Yeah. I actually said something.
I kind of do like the ship. The ship actually does look kind of cool to me, but it's mainly because female superheroes and cats.
Yeah, absolutely.
Should not surprise a single person.
I'm all for promoting female empowerment. I was in women's football for 4 years and trying to get the female team recognised just as much as the men, and they managed to get onto the front page of the newspaper and the back, which was a fantastic achievement.
Oh,
I'm going to say sorry. I'm going to be a bit honest. I feel a bit bad by what I said. It was funny, but please don't think less of me when I say this. I was on a first aid course this week, 3 days, absolutely boring. Right, important but boring. It was 9 till 4 for 3 days, and the first aid instructor was talking about pain threshold, and he opened up a conversation about what is more painful, giving birth or a gentleman being kicked in the giggleberries, right? Now, we had a conversation about it, and the guy was saying, well, it depends on the patient's pain threshold. So some women are known to like give birth, fracture a pelvis, and the pain is out of 10 2. And then, but he started a conversation off about what was what's more painful, and I had to answer it as well. He says, "Do you think it's being kicked in the giggleberries is more painful?" And I goes, "Yes, because there are 2 giggleberries and only 1 womb." And the response I got, I think I could have had my giggleberries ripped off. So I feel bad. The people there are brilliant, because you know when you've been on a course with a number of people and you get on and you don't care what you say. Yeah, was that not the best thing to say?
Oh,
You don't think anything less of me, do you?
no,
No.
I don't.
I assume pregnancies are far more painful.
I would. Okay, I have never given birth, but I'm going to assume it is way more painful. Because I have heard women like holding their husband's hands have actually broken fingers. But again, it does rely on a person's pain threshold. My pain threshold is basically, you pinch me and I'm going to scream in pain.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have a very good pain threshold. So, yeah. And okay, so I like watching, and this is probably, I don't know, this might be slightly sick of me. I like watching, there's like a little machine out there that simulates cramps that women get once a month for multiple days. I enjoy watching videos of men using that and finding out what it feels like for us for 1 week a month.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like, I just need there to be a whole entire channel dedicated to that. Or a whole entire Instagram account that is literally just that. And I would be obsessed. You would never see me again. I would just constantly be scrolling through watching all these men suffer. Because most men are like, they're dying by the time they get to like a 5, and it's out of 10.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. I know. I've come across that. Well, I haven't used the machine, but I know it's there. To make you appreciate the pure physical agony of giving birth.
I like to explain it to Mike. I would say, imagine being hit very hard, and I'm going to use your word, the giggleberries, but the pain doesn't go away for an entire week. That's the closest you will ever feel as a man.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely.
It's got to be pretty hard. Like, you go up a couple octaves.
It's definitely pregnancy, 100%. When my mum gave birth to me, I was just under 11 pound, and I was 3 weeks early as well. If I had stayed in there, I would have been a stone, because I was a stone 3 weeks later. I was a big baby, big boy, and she had to have like stitches, and literally it was not a comfortable experience for her, and she was losing a lot of energy, and I was literally sucking the life force out of her. But so it's not just the physical pain, it's not just the pain as well, it's like the damage you can do to various parts of the body, and it's anyway, I'm enjoying building Nuts Cranny.
I was wondering where you go with because when you started with,
that's what everybody is here for.
Yeah, but when you started with when I was born, I thought you give us now a first-hand account of it, because this is what my mother said, because I was there. I have first-hand knowledge of, like, your memory goes way back. The day of my birth, let me tell you.
Oh yeah, I remember when I was in the womb. Yeah, that's why I was 3 weeks early. I was getting bored. There's no TV in there.
No Lego there. I want to get out of there.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not good. All I know is I had the cord wrapped around my neck. It wasn't a good experience. I had the cord wrapped around my neck. That's what my mom told me. I don't remember it. Couldn't breathe.
Yeah, I can imagine. Oh. That is a lot. Oh.
Yeah.
I think we would be traumatized if we could remember being in the womb, though. I feel like we should all be traumatized. But let's go back to Lego, because that's what everybody is.
Yeah.
Everybody gets back to the Lego. I think Theo was asking about what I'm building. I feel like I saw that comment, because I think he thought that I was mocking something. So, KO, this is what I'm building. I'm building the God, I almost removed myself from the screen. I'm building this. It's the what's the name of this thing? I think they put the name on the thing. Disney animation icons, 100 years. So
That's
this
cool.
is what I'm building. I really just bought it so that I could have this minifigure right there, so I could get Mickey. Because I really like that. But I'm gonna do, which actually I have Mickey, so let me show you Mickey. He's so cute.
It's exclusive thing.
It is. I love him. He's so cute. And then I got this built.
That's cool.
I like that. And then that's the back of it, just so you can. But you can probably see it on the build cam right there. And then this is the frame that all the little pieces go in.
Yeah.
For all the little character things. But first I gotta build the frame. Which, okay, I'm kind of upset. I think you guys know I use I'm gonna pick up this. I use my iPad. Maybe I'm not gonna pick it up. Okay. I use my iPad to build, but when I clicked on here, it's just telling me like how to build the individual like characters, and it has all the different things and stuff, which that's cool. But it doesn't tell you how to build the frame, so I have to get out the paper instructions to build the frame.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm kind of not happy about that, Lego. Like, of course, it's too late, but still, I'm not happy about this.
It's one of those sets that makes you feel like you can buy more because there's so many characters that you can make with the dots.
There are, because I want to do Maleficent, and I want to do the Maleficent Fire, and then I want to, because I'm going to mix it up. I want to do, obviously, Sleeping Beauty, so Princess Aurora, who's right here. And then I'm not sure what else I'm going to do.
I think that's a good place to start mocking. I think one of the two places, good starting points is Habitat and also Dots as well. So if you bought that set and you tried to design characters that are not part of that set, I think that's a good starting place to start building your own stuff.
Yeah. Well, so on our little group chat that we have, I think you guys saw, like, I got out like a whole bunch of my dot sets that I haven't built, and I just parted them out. I have so many quarter tiles, I could probably cover my house. Okay, not literally, but it seems like it. Like, what are all these quarter tiles? I need full round 1x1 dots. I need 1x1 square tiles. I don't need quarter tiles coming out of every hole possible. I'm like, oh my god, okay, I think I might just need to like start making mosaics with all of these quarter tiles, because I don't know what to do with all these quarter tiles. Because there's just way too many.
Be good, old man and the bricks. Have a good day and drive safe.
Oh. Yeah, go earn that money. Gotta earn that money to pay for the sets. It's
worth it. That
19 in 2 weeks, and once the Dark Falcon, at least he has good taste.
Who doesn't want the Dark Falcon? It's such a good set.
I know. I want to get that set too.
It's just one of those sets that's just never going to be made again.
No. It's not.
Jedi Vader. Like creamy Vades looks so good.
And I feel like they're going to retire it sooner rather than later just because it is such a good and unique set.
Yeah.
That's what I'm actually afraid of. I was 2 weeks early. I wanted to come out and see my first Christmas at 5 days old. I don't blame you, dude. I don't blame you. I love Christmas. Actually, my mom is a Christmas Eve baby. She hates it.
My wife's nan is.
Does she like it or does she hate it?
She don't mind it. No, she don't really mind it at all. It almost, in a way, it engulfs their birthday. She finds like she wished that if she had a choice, it'd be in the middle of the year, because she finds out you celebrate her birthday and Christmas at the same time. That you give her presents, it's all at the same time.
Yeah.
So we just say merry birthday to her.
See, that would make my mom so mad.
Yeah.
So mad. Because I guess she had answers. Somebody in her family would combine all of her presents.
Yeah.
And so she just, My mom takes things very personal. And she does not forget, and she does not forgive.
Yeah, but I can imagine that as a child, there are two dates that you are really looking forward to. Christmas and your birthday. And if it's at the same time, it's like, okay, I got cheated. It's... Why?
Because they would even do combo cards, too.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I prefer Halloween to my birthday. I like Christmas. I like it when I like that feeling that everybody's celebrating the same thing at the same time. So Christmas, Halloween, and then birthday for me. But I love Christmas.
I love Christmas. I love Halloween. I love my birthday. I love Thanksgiving, mainly for the food. Not gonna lie, mainly for the food.
I saw a giant Santa the other day, this week in the shops, and they got their seasonal aisle up and running. I was just so happy.
Now, I will say that it is a little early for Christmas, but I don't have a problem with the Halloween stuff being out already.
See, Mario says as well that habitats can be a good start for a mod.
Yes, I agree with that one. And I think modding is a good start too for mocking. If you mod a set, I think that's a good start too.
Right.
Yeah, it's because it's small, isn't it? It's like I remember when I went to Black Country Brick Show, and there was a long line of Simpsons habitats, and I was looking at it thinking, oh, I could do that. That's
you could do that.
Yeah.
You see these sort of monstrous looking builds. I mean, not on Hiroshima, new Hiroshima level. I mean, that is just that's ridiculous. Geez, that's But habitat's a good place to start.
Yeah.
Habitats are a good place to start in modding. I really do think that modding is a good place to start.
Yeah.
Yeah. The beauty of it is that you do not need to come up with everything. You do not have this blank canvas scale. You have a bit of a notch into the right direction, and the rest is then up to you.
Is there such thing, and obviously I'm asking for a bit of honesty here, is there such thing as a bad mock?
No.
You ever looked at a mock and think, no? Or could have done a lot better?
No. Because it's your own. You might look at a mock and think to yourself internally, it's not a masterpiece. There are masterpieces which we saw at Brickworld Chicago, where you stay in awe, just in awe. It can be a tiny wee one or a really big one with lights, without lights. So that does not really matter. Some are really masterpieces and some are not masterpieces, but that is opinion and that is taste and preference.
Yeah.
When it comes to your own mock and your own view on it, it is your own. It can't be bad. It's impossible to be bad.
I saw a lot of mocks yesterday. There's a toy shop who does these little events like for Pokemon cards where fans gather and they sort of play against each other, swap cards. And there's also there was a row of mocks, so mocks built by kids. So they had like 9-year-old Jonathan built this and 8-year-old Jessica built that. I've got pictures of them. I was waiting for on Instagram. Oh, pretty cool. Really, really cool.
Yeah. And Mark is right. It's your own. There is no because everything is taste. The fact that something is maybe not yours does not mean that it is bad in general.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Just don't be too hard. Don't be hard on yourself when you start doing it, and don't be, because like I'm very hard on myself. In case anybody hasn't noticed, I'm very hard on myself.
Yeah, I think
when I modded my my Shrieking Shack. Let me see. When I modded my Shrieking Shack, it was actually very enjoyable, and I found it pretty easy to do. But that's because I had already built the Shrieking Shack, so I kind of knew what I needed to do. Did I make a mistake? Did I make mistakes? Yes. Is there still a mistake in there? Yes. There's no stairs to get to the second floor.
Yeah.
But only me and anybody watching this knows that. But it stays closed up, so it doesn't really matter.
I just thought I'd ask that question. I thought I'd just ask that question because it's like when Lego designs a set, obviously we've seen it. A lot of people criticize Lego sets, but I don't see criticisms with mocks. That's why I'm just asking.
Because you don't buy a mock.
You could on Rebrickable.
Yeah, but that if I buy a set and I spend money on it, and I expect if I spend €100 on a Lego set, I expect a certain number of pieces. If I bought a set with 3 pieces and then spent €100 on it, the ratio is a bit off. And if it's unstable and I only need to look at it and it breaks together, I criticize it. If it is built and I will never be able to take it apart again, because the technical, it is set up that it can't be ripped up again. There are reasons to criticize something based on the design, but a mock is not that. I do not deconstruct it.
But you could, I mean, in certain ways, there's a possibility. So if you looked at a set and you think, wow, that's incredible and so on, but it clearly could be more stable. Let's say he's looking at this giant set and it was literally wobbling, like it walked past and it shook. Of course, you can say, you know, in structural integrity and stability needs improving. I mean, you could say that, couldn't you?
Yeah.
To help that mock moving forward, because I saw some builds like it, Brick Wall Chicago, fantastic, but there were some mocks I think, it could be better if this was done.
Yeah.
You know, you're not being critical, but you're saying points to actually help that fantastic mock reach another level. It's hard to believe how that every single mock is just absolutely perfect. It could always be improved. I think even mock designers themselves would often say, "Oh, this set my mock should be doing this, this, and this." You know.
Yeah. Very true.
Because you hear mock designers, don't you? Like the amount, like Brick Stage Past, the amount of stuff he's designed, and he's thought, no, it's not working. I'm gonna dismantle it and start again. So at some point, it's not achieving the standards set by the mocker.
Yeah, it depends on your approach to mocking, because I think Craig said at one point, when you build a mock, and theoretically it could be a mock that pleases you, but you want
Yeah.
to take it to a show. So the moment you get it to a show, there is a new set of requirements for the set. It needs to be deconstructed, it needs to be possible to move it around in one piece, preferably.
Yeah.
So that's a good reason to do it again.
Yeah.
See, Mark says everything can be approved.
Yeah, certainly.
Yeah, you have to be content with it. Yeah, Mark, very true.
Yeah, it depends what you're drawn by. I remember going to Black Country Brick Show, and some of the Harry Potter mocks that I saw there were brilliant, but some of the ones that really wowed me were not Harry Potter related. I liked always forget her name. She's married to Andy Herder Bricks. She did this amazing Dreams mock. She took the sets and then she created a massive setting for those sets. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I saw these little villages, and High Tea Toys made a fantastic castle, and that wowed me more than the Harry Potter ones.
I can imagine.
So it depends on. There's some will obviously not a bad mock, but there's some that will impact you more than others.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's very true.
Are you and even those in the chat, particularly Mark and yourself, Nicole, are you happy with the new Animal Crossing sets that's coming out January?
Yeah, especially with the figures. Oh, I love the figures.
Yeah, there's some arm printing and leg printing on one of the characters.
Yeah, and that we get the figures. Oh, such a dream come true.
The new ones do look fun.
They do.
Some of them, I saw. Oh, who was it? Talk Bricks. He was showing them this morning.
Yeah.
On his channel. They do look like fun little sets.
What's the new building in the set?
Oh, the Able sisters.
Okay.
I forget. I don't know. I just know it's the Able sisters. I don't know what the building is. I just know.
Bye, Mayo.
Sisters. Yeah. Bye, Mayo. In one of the sets, you've got one of the you got a building. Just can't remember what it was called. And is it an iconic Animal Crossing building? Is it one that you definitely need to have?
Yeah, definitely. Because there you spend some of your money. You buy all your clothes. I have a huge wardrobe in Animal Crossing with all kinds of outfits and. Yeah.
Mark's Mark comment there was brilliant. It was the one that used the Friend set, Central Perk.
Yeah.
He's very good at making buildings. Mark is very, very good.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
And when your eyes just keep going to it, which mine did on that day. Brilliant.
I finished building the frame.
That's
now I can start building characters.
Woohoo! Yeah. That's fabulous.
It's cool.
So now I just figure out who I'm going to build.
What haven't they done then? Animal Crossing. What's the one location that they have to do, but they haven't yet?
Definitely the museum. Now that sables are coming, the left building is definitely the museum that we need. And then it would be great if we could move over to Harvey's Island. And if that then is covered, we can move over to Paradise Island. And there, because there you can do, and there are the basic buildings there that can be done. There's a hospital, there's a cafe, there's the Paradise main office, so many things that can be done there, plus all the islands, vacation homes that you are constructing yourself. And that's where the fun begins. Because then what you said the other day, the extension packs would come in.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
Mhm.
it'll be exciting to see in about 5 years' time what's going to be there. I mean, you can make like a giant island, a giant world,
Yeah,
and it's so
definitely.
incredibly modularized as well. I mean, you can just chop and change whatever you want.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and Animal Crossing is amazing. I hope it will be with us for a long, long time.
I think it will. I think it will. It's a popular game. You know, it should do.
Did something happen? I heard something.
Who's that standing
you-
behind you, Nicole?
Ah,
I'm just joking. I'm trying to freak out then.
a mass motor.
I watched this video the other day. It was he's a YouTuber called Casper Sight, and he reacts to paranormal videos. And there was this live stream going on, and then you just see this shadowy like figure go straight past the person, and they didn't know who it was.
Hey,
One
Nicole,
second.
can you add the building camera?
Oh,
My building away camera.
yeah, sure.
My mouse is acting up. Thank you.
Oh.
Because it went away and then it came back, and now my mouse is acting up. And oh, word! Like
Technology
it's
is not
registering right clicks, even though I'm left clicking.
Yeah.
It's only registering. I don't know.
Yeah. Technology is against you today.
Apparently it is. How dare you?
I'm really amazed, Fab, that the mouse is acting up with you. With 4 cats in the house, the mouse really should behave.
It really should. It really should. Well, and Easton, I don't think you guys could hear him, but he was meowing. So I turned, I don't know if you guys heard me calling him, but he was meowing. So I was trying to get him to come in here. And he came up to right here, but he wouldn't come any closer because he knew I was going to pick him up. He'd be like, "Look, it's Easton!"
Yeah. Oh.
Apparently, I have to open up all these bag doors, so it's going to be So I'm going to be on mute, and it's going to be stocks and tiles, and and I got one bag of 8x8 plates. So
8x8. You can build so many habitats now.
Yeah, I should have opened this when I was trying to build. I was trying to build some habitat for something. Now I don't even know where my habitats are. I haven't taken them apart, but yeah, I got all these now. I just gotta figure out who am I gonna build besides Maleficent? Okay, I'm gonna mute myself so you guys don't hear all this stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, what's interesting is what
we need bladders. Mark is right. Bladders we need. Brewster we need. Bladders is when we get the museum. Is the expert, and the Brewster is the one who gives you coffee.
Are you guys happy that it's coming out January the 1st? I mean, I wonder what that means. Do you think they've just taken March the 1st and just brought it forward? Or do you think there'll be more sets coming out March the 1st as well? Because it's going from January to August. Because I think, obviously this year, the waves were March the 1st and August the 1st. Now that the first wave, the winter wave, has been brought forward, there's a massive gap for another Animal Crossing set to be released.
I'm not really sure. I could imagine that Lego just plays it based on their schedule. So the next time it could be that we get the next wave in June. I think they just even it out so that not everything major is released at the same time.
The winter wave next year they could still release more sets, you don't know, but the winter wave next year is smaller than the winter wave for this year because you had 5 sets, didn't you, in a poly bag, But this one is 3 sets.
Yeah.
Wonder what that means.
Yeah.
There could be a bigger summer wave.
Yeah, I hope so. I definitely hope so. Maybe my hope is that Mark says we need Timmy and Tommy. I hope that since we sometimes get only one character, where 2 are needed, that we get a CMF.
Yeah, it warrants it, doesn't it? Yeah, I could agree more. I think it's, if I had to choose a CMF, I wouldn't even choose Harry Potter because these amazing minifigures comes in sets. But I think Animal Crossing needs it. If I had to choose 2, and I think Monarch's going to like both of these answers, Animal Crossing and Sonic.
Yeah.
I think Sonic could. There's far too many characters in Sonic. I know there's like 2 billion in Animal Crossing, but there's a fair amount in Sonic.
2 billion? Just 2 billion?
Just 2 billion, yeah. But it's going to be so expensive. January, literally, Harry Potter's wave is like so expensive. The winter wave, it's like £400 or £500. I think it's £400.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. It's getting and making the theme far more and more expensive. It's Star Wars is the most expensive, and Harry Potter is a clear second place.
I think they're trying to make it so that it isn't a clear second place and that it's first place.
Yeah,
they're trying.
I mean, you've got a dollars. I guess there's a $180 set coming out, Malfoy Manor. You've got another 180, I think it is. I can't remember, which is the Dive and Alley shops. Then you've got Flying Lesson, Dueling Club, Hagrid's Motorcycle. It's just so much, like 7 sets.
It's not cheap being a Harry Potter fan.
Yeah.
It is not cheap.
So for Christmas, I might just ask for some money, or so I could just buy some of the sets for in January.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. I still need to get Hogsmeade Village. I still don't have that set yet.
You mean Hogsmeade Visit?
Yeah. Hogsmeade Village Station.
Oh, you mean the station?
Yeah, just never got around to buying that one yet. It's just when it came out, I built the big Hogwarts Express, and I was like, I don't need that one just yet. I will get it, of course, because it's the station. I don't have that location, but I do need to get that, and that retires this year, so I really need to get that.
You need to get on the ball there.
Oh yes.
And Mark, I hope you're right.
That I build.
Yeah. I will. Sonic. Just think of all those amazing molds, that you would get through Animal Crossing and Sonic. Ninjago. Would it? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd love for a CMS series to come out for TJ. But
Ninjago. Well, there was a Ninjago movie CMF series.
Yeah.
But that was a long time ago. I actually have a couple of those that I got by accident.
But Ninjago is a popular theme. The sets that they make are incredible. They will just do, I think, what Harry Potter one will do, or Star Wars. They'll just bring out these minifigures in expensive sets. Very nice.
My queen.
Very nice, man.
My queen. I put her up there. I should pop her out.
Cool.
I should pop this out and put this over there in the frame. That's what I should do. Right now, she's just going to go in the center, I think. I don't know.
That is cool.
I don't know where. Okay, I'm just going to set them aside because I don't know where I'm going to put anything yet. That's here.
That would make a great video. That your Mickey Mouse minifigure. It'd be great if someone like Maxine did like a ranking of all the Mickey Mouse minifigures, because there are a lot of good ones.
There are.
My wife has every
ideas for videos for Maxine.
My wife has every Mickey Mouse minifigure except for that painted one. So I'm thinking of getting that on Bricklink.
I know I don't have them all yet. I don't think I do. Actually, I have no idea if I do or don't. I have no idea.
I am so happy with the set. It will give me for my Animal Crossing island so much for my beach.
Yeah.
I'm really liking this set so far. I'm gonna have so many pieces left over. Boy, so many pieces.
That's the downside of those sets, isn't it? Like you have so many pieces left that you've obviously paid the money for those pieces. It's like the magical trunk and Quidditch trunk sets. You've got so many head pieces and all the pieces that you can make it look like a Slytherin trunk. And you feel like I've paid the money there for those pieces, and they're not being used.
But Lego is, and that's the troubling thing. What is Lego made for? And who buys it? Theoretically, it is made for kids to build it, take it apart, make it your own. So more pieces is always good, because then when one set is bought, the kid already has a few extra pieces to expand and to have fun with it. If you buy it, build it exactly to the instructions and put it in a shelf, you end up with a handful of pieces that you don't need. But if you go crazy with it and expand and with the rest of the pieces, then it's not really wasted money.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
it depends on what you use it for.
Yeah, exactly. In a perfect world, it would be that Lego gives you one set to build it, and then in a very inexpensive way gives you expansion packages that you can just buy for, let's say, €5. You buy the set, the actual set, at a reduced price without the extra pieces, and then an extra pack with additional pieces. Not the whole set again, just to go crazy on your own with extra pieces. That would be perfect.
Yeah, that's absolutely. I can't argue with that.
Aww.
No, yeah, you are right. Absolutely, it depends on like you as an AFOL. I mean, if you're somebody who builds marks and so on, yeah, absolutely, it's good to have all these pieces in your inventory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I always imagine children what they do if they build a Batmobile. And whether they see the Batmobile and think to themselves, but I would like to have cannons on top of it or flamethrower thingies, and they want to change it.
Yeah.
So many fun pieces. Oh, the CMFs, I have a few of them as well. The Ninjago ones.
Yeah, the Ninjago ones that I have, I got by accident. Barnes and Noble screwed up.
Have you gone to?
The listing was specifically for a different CMF series, and I ordered like 5 or 6 of them. And when I got it, the order was for the Ninjago movie CMF.
Yeah.
So I was like, what I ordered, but I'll just keep them anyway.
Fab, did you go to Barnes and Noble to get the mini platform 9 3/4 build?
No, I didn't.
I know some Barnes and Noble, it's a Barnes and Noble exclusive. Some have done it, some haven't. But you go there, you're likely to get a bag to make that little build. And I think the tile in that is printed.
I think it is, because Lauren, she posted about it, and she said it looked like it was printed. Because I think it's actually the one from the, I think it's the same tile from the Advent calendar. Or from a Advent calendar.
I think it's different.
Oh, I think it's the same one.
Is it? I can picture I can picture it in my head, the advent calendar one. I do think it's different. Yeah. Bye,
I
Emily.
am. Be good. Thank you very much for being with us.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
It is different. Well, one, it's printed on a black, whereas this one's printed on a tan.
Yeah.
And then this one doesn't have like a border or anything on it, but still a good.
Oh,
Still good.
yay.
Yeah.
Well, damn it. Guess I'm going to pay an arm and a leg for one off of Brickland.
Oh, yeah, it's not worth the price. That's definitely overpriced. You could be spending a fortune if you're somebody like from a different country as well. Right, you could be spending well over £100 for a set that's worth about what, £5?
Yeah.
But knowing me, I'm going to want that tile because it'll probably look better because it's black. Because all the signs in like the movie and everything, they're all black.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised that tile will come out next year.
Maybe.
That's why they have it.
How the event goes.
Yeah.
There's not that many Barnes and Noble, at least in Cincinnati. There's not that many. And I think the closest one to me is like 40 minutes away. Approximately.
Mm-hmm.
It's close. It's up by where IKEA is. I don't think there's any other ones that are closer than that. I have no idea.
Someone likes the music.
Oh, be careful, he takes all your money.
Oh, does he? Is he not a nice guy?
He is kind of a nice guy. It's just he tells you, when you move in first, you move into a tent. And then he says, you could have a house. Why don't you have a house? I will lend you the money. And then you say, okay, I work and give you back the money. At first you think, there's no need. I have my house to give him back his money. Then you realize, I would like to have another room. And then he says, well, give me first my money. Then I will give you more money so that you can have another room. And you want another room and a storage expansion. And so
He
you
looks
always
sad.
are in debt.
He looks a bit.
It looks sad.
He looks sad. He does look depressed. He's like got a bit of a mopey face.
He is.
I used him on the thumbnail last week and I almost didn't because he looked sad. And I was like, but this is the set that Chris is building.
Yeah.
Ooh, Maxine's out there. Hi, Maxine.
Hi there.
She's lurking. That's okay. You can earn points.
Hello, Maxine.
Oh, Maxine, while you're here.
Upside down.
Sit down.
And Maxine can just stand on her head. I'm building Disney.
So am I, technically.
Oh, right.
I'm just in mini part hell right now.
Oh, Trevor, Tom, little Trevor, Tom.
Night,
Have
Tom.
a great vacation and a good evening. Thank you very much for being with us.
Yeah. See you later, Tom.
He is such a good kid.
Oh yeah.
He really is.
Yeah. Trevor must be a proud dad.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Oh, Maxine.
Yeah.
Disney and Animal Kingdom, my kind of stream. Yep. That's what we're doing. I'm doing the I'm doing this Maxine. The frame thing. Whatever it is.
Mm. And I'm building Nook's Cranny. Well, just finished it.
Wow.
I was about to say, aren't you finished?
Yeah, it doesn't take too long. It's only 3 bags. And yeah, it didn't take too long. I think I could have built this last week as well.
I think you could have too.
Yeah, I like the building. I think I might prefer Rosie's house to this. I like this one. This one's very good, but I think I like Rosie's house. The colours. I like the pink flooring.
Martin, I'm confused. And after all these bye and hi, Martin, are you saying goodbye to someone else, or are you leaving too? If you are leaving, thank you very much for being with us. If you are staying, I'm happy. Maxine asked what characters you are building.
So far I've done Maleficent and her fire. And I'm working on Aurora right now, but I don't know what else I'm gonna build. I'm kind of disappointed that the gold that the little crown piece for Aurora is not a gold piece. It's just this dark yellow orange piece. I feel like it should be a gold piece. But I'm liking it so far. I just don't know who else I'm gonna build though.
Do you think you will keep your record of finishing within the stream?
I don't know. It depends on if I figure out who else I want to build for a character. Let's see here. Why did you go down that? Oh, Lord. So for the Evil Queen, they just have her poison apple. They don't actually have her. That's disappointing. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, I could do Ratatouille. That might be a fun one.
Mm-hmm.
I do like that movie a lot. That's one of my favorites. Oh my goodness! And it's Calico. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh, I need you to make that full screen. Okay, wait. Don't let go of that cat yet.
This is Tilly.
What's her name?
Tilly.
Tilly? Oh my goodness! I love calicos. They're my favorite. Hi, Tilly.
Beautiful. My little girl.
Oh, Tilly, you're so pretty. Yeah, don't let me come to your house because I will walk out with you.
Yeah.
With all of them. Who am I kidding?
Well, we're blessed. We have 3 indoor cats, so it's fun all the time.
Oh yeah. Oh, Tilly.
Yeah. She's not used to this room because it's not
like a tabby. It's funny. She has like a tabby face, but then the rest of her is like pure calico.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like
she looks a bit
cats in one.
She looks a little bit confused at the moment because we have 3 indoor cats, but they're not allowed in this room because of the Lego and everything. I'm just gonna let her out.
Hi, Tilly. Hi, pretty girl. Oh my goodness, I want a Tilly. Tilly. Okay, I think I'm gonna build Ratatouille.
Need to stop.
I love Ratatouille.
Oh. I have to admit that Chris can't hear me. Chris, now you can hear me. I think I have never seen a room in which the doors are in an angle and this way, directly in the corner. 2 doors.
I know.
Go in.
It's strange. That's storage. That doesn't lead to another room. That's just like a storage.
Okay.
It's like a built-in wardrobe.
Understood.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think what to do with that.
We in my house we do have doors that are in a corner like that, and
Yeah.
one door goes to my garage and the other door goes to my basement.
Ah, okay. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Oh, Polar Bricks is here. Hi, Polar Bricks.
Hey.
Andy. Hi, Andy. See, I got my little handy post-it note to remind me until I remember.
Please correct me if I get names wrong, cause I am not good at this. I'm the worst when it comes to names.
That's why you should make post-it notes and then keep them next to you so you can remember their names.
Yeah.
Who have you forgot? Name?
It's just until I remember what their names are. I did have to look for Eric for a second because if somebody's not on for a while, I'll forget. Like Lego Loser, I'm pretty sure her name's Indiana, but I haven't talked to her in so long. Like it's probably been like close to a year, so I'll forget.
Yeah. You can't forget, you know. There's so many people in the community.
There are.
You know, it's like forgetting, I don't know, the names of the two gay AFOLs.
Simon and Dan, because I will never let you never forget that name. I will never give you that opportunity to give me a wrong name like that. Never.
Sorry.
I will never trust you with a name again.
I know.
Oh, by the way, it's official now. Have you seen that Dan is coming to Chicago?
Yes! Which one's Dan? Is he the one that you usually see on Instagram?
It's the one who was on stream with Martin.
Yeah.
The one with
glasses.
I usually can't watch Martin's streams because I'm at work during his stream.
Ah, right. Yeah.
He's
Remember,
the one who
I'm
was...
in another country. There's a huge ocean between us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I suppose when you see them at Brick Worlds, you'll be saying, hello, Simon or Dan.
Well, Mark just said that it is the guy that you see on Instagram.
Yeah,
I
Dan.
thought that was him, and I'll probably forget by then. So, Nicole, you're going to Brick World, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Except of the flights, I have to book my flights. But I have to book my flight.
I logged in like 5 minutes after it started. I was like, I already talked to my boss about it because at my job, like your time off is based off of your seniority, like what you can ask off for. I'm like, but I need to ask off now for next year. So yeah.
Right.
And somebody in the department had taken off that week. Plus, my supervisor's boss had taken off that week. I was like,
yeah.
But can I ask for it now? Because I have to book a hotel and buy the ticket, and the ticket's not refundable. So can I request off it now?
Right.
So I'm taking off Thursday and Friday. So I'll be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then leave on Sunday.
Yeah.
But my hotel is booked, and I ain't paying a dime for nothing.
Yeah.
Because Mike is.
Yeah.
It's a good deal you got
there. And he's not even going.
It's a good deal.
Ooh. I hope
I paid for my ticket. I paid for my registration ticket. I paid for that.
Yeah.
So I paid for that. But Mike's paying for the hotel. He's paying for all my food. He's paying for my Lego because he has to make it up to me because he's going to Italy in December without me. And that's my vacation. And I am.
He's going to buy your Lego. I mean, that's going to be funny. You're going to get back with like 20 bags in each hand.
Oh, and I'm driving his car too.
Oh, okay. So the wear and tear of his car as well.
Well, his car is registered with Chicago or Illinois for the toll.
Yeah.
So it just makes sense. And his car is also a hybrid, so it would cost less money to drive his car up there than to drive my car up there, because my
Oh,
car is
okay.
a hybrid. And also, I can just leave my car here, so that way he has a car.
Mhm.
But yeah, he owes me because he's going to Italy in December without me. And I was like legit furious for like a good solid week, and then I was just mad for another week. But he told me you can have a solo trip, and at first I was going to go for the big ultimate revenge, which was originally it was going to be Orlando for a week and going to Disney and going to Universal and the hotels, because that would cost way more.
Bloody
I'm
hell.
like, I'm just gonna just Chicago, but I get a very healthy Lego budget. A very healthy Lego budget. And don't be surprised if I say, hey, who wants to go to blah blah blah? I'll pay for the food. I might pay for a whole group of people to go someplace to have food.
But it's funny when I listen to you, and when you said you can have a solo trip as well. My initial thought is, why not? Why shouldn't I have an why is that a question? Sure, I can, if we talk about it and we have an agreement on, okay, I would like to go on this
He
girls'
would
trip.
pay for it. He would pay for my solo trip.
Ah, okay. I thought like
he would pay for it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ah, okay.
Because he knew I would. Because he came up to me, like, this happened weeks ago. He came up to me and he was like, honey, you're going to be a little upset. You're going to be a little mad. So automatically, I'm already like, what?
Yeah.
He's like, can I go to Italy in December? But without you. But I'm going to pay for you to have your own separate solo trip when you want a separate solo trip. And I just, oh my God. If I had Superman's eyes, he would have just disintegrated.
Oh.
He would have disintegrated.
Yeah.
I was so mad. Even with the prospect of, with his offer of a separate solo trip that he was going to pay for, I was still mad because I was just like, you want to go to Italy without me. And you know I want to go to Italy.
You got a good deal. I think what you've got is great.
Yeah.
It's always good sometimes to, well, I can't do anything without my wife because I need to have him all the time because I want him around me. But sometimes we have to have our own time to do our own thing.
We do. And
like it's different, isn't it? It's not like you.
That's why,
Yeah,
I mean, originally I was going to do the Disney, but then the Chicago opportunity presented itself, and I was like, okay, it'll be a little less expensive on him than doing the Disney one or doing the Orlando one, because it was going to be, he would have to pay for 2 hotels because I would spend part of my time in one hotel that's by Disney Springs, and then it would be easier for me to get to 2 different Disney parks, and he would have to pay for my Disney park tickets. And then he would have to pay for another hotel because I would switch hotels so that I would be by the Universal Studios park. And then he would have to pay for that hotel and then a park-to-park pass for however many days I needed. Just that alone is like super expensive. So he's actually getting off on a better deal with the Brick World Chicago. However, it will be a very healthy Lego budget that he is going to provide me.
I think what could happen is, like, when he comes back from Italy, it's done, it's over, and then you've got that Brick World Chicago deal upcoming, and then after you could find out or be in a position in a couple of years' time where you think, right, I got to Brick World Chicago, I managed to get all these sets. My husband's paid for everything. and we still ended up going to Italy together the year after. You could actually have both in time.
I'm hoping that at some point we'll go to Italy together. And I'm sure that we will. But it just made me so mad when he first said it. I was just like, laser beams were shooting out of my eyeballs. Laser beams.
But it's
if I
really
had Superman powers, he would have been a pile of ashes.
What would you take then? If you was offered the chance to go to Italy with your husband, or solo trip to Bristol, Chicago with everything paid for just this year, what would you choose?
I would choose Italy.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a dream for me because so before I got into Lego, before I started making handmade cards, my hobby was collecting glass, and I loved Murano glass. So for me, going to Italy, I mean, it's just so high on my list. Like, it's super high on my list. I'll get there eventually.
Yeah, of course you will.
I just need to be patient.
Yeah. Animal Crossing question. There's acorns, right?
What are they?
Acorns? Nuts? Something?
Oh yes, they are nuts. Yes.
Nuts. Oh, okay. Why are the nuts in the fridge? There's a fridge in this set, and there's a nut in it. You don't keep nuts in the fridge. It's weird, isn't it?
No,
yeah, you got like a little fridge in the Knox Cranny building, and you got like tells me to put a nut in the fridge. Who puts nuts in the fridge?
There's a fridge. Mark, help! There is a fridge in Knox Cranny. Oh, it's a storage cabinet.
It looks like a fridge.
Oh.
It looks a bit fridgy, like. It doesn't look like a cabinet. It could be a cabinet, but there's fish. There's one.
It's a recipe card. Oh, right, Mark, you are my hero.
I mean, you wouldn't put. Just thought it just looks like a fridge. It might not be, but it just fridge.
Oh. Oh.
Might do if you're getting kicked in the giggle berries.
Oh. Right, a recipe card. Right.
I'm gonna have to tell Mike about that term for that.
Oh. Someone has cool nuts.
Yeah. Really
so
cool,
I might not finish all of my characters.
Hey, Sam. Oh, buddy.
Hi, Sam. How are you?
We have 8 more minutes.
Yeah, I just finished Ratatouille.
Oh.
I just finished Ratatouille.
That's cool.
I still need to pick out.
That's a set they could do. They could do the restaurant.
Definitely.
People have submitted it for. Bye, TJ. People have
a good one.
Bye, TJ. See you, mate.
To Lego ideas, but they never, and it always hits 10,000 points, but they never choose it. Never choose it. I have a feeling someday it's going to be like the Snow White's Cottage situation. I have a feeling that's what's going to happen. So I need to come up with 4 more characters.
Let's go with cold nuts. Anybody heard any news on the this year's modular? There's no news. What do we think it's going to be? It seemed like only last year I was thinking of. I was pleased that I got it half right. I thought it would be based on one building rather than like loads of mini buildings. It was the museum, but I thought it was going to be it was a post office. I think I said no hospital. I said hospital.
Yeah.
I think we all want a hospital.
Yeah, I think you need a hospital, don't you, at some point? The city hospitals, I really don't like them. They look too exposed. But a good, well-rounded hospital will look good in any city and needed as well. I mean, where do your figures go if they lose their legs?
Yeah, then.
Or an arm. Or their head.
Yeah.
Wait, Trevor says this year's modular is rumored to be a gym. Some more people commented it moved on me while I was.
Yeah, it's December 1st again. But
they must first again.
They're doing well. At some point, you're going to find out what it is. Because, say, a couple of months' time, Lego are not good at holding information.
No,
they keep it to themselves. I just think they do it on purpose. Because not that. Surely it can't be that bad. Where every single product that you bring out gets leaked.
Okay, what other character should I do, people? I don't know. Or I could do the castle. Maybe I'll do the castle.
Castle. Oswald?
Who?
Oswald. Can you do Oswald with that one?
Oh, no, they don't have. Well, he's not in the things.
Hospital. They could do a hospital. I can't see them doing it. Well, they can do one a modular based on one building again. You had the museum last year. What's the odds that they're going to do another big building? They might just do a couple mini buildings. I don't know. Hospital's a good shot though.
Yeah, I like to believe that we won't get a hospital because we already have a vet in the corner garage. That does the trick. Everything a vet can do can a doctor as well.
I would disagree with that very much so.
Oh no, I almost booked an appointment at the vets for myself because my other cat Mickey, he had to be sedated because he had a couple of teeth needing to take out, which we knew for a while, and the woman at the desk told me the price but forgot that the cat's insured because we got all our cats are insured, and she says, right, it's £240. What? £240? It should only be £85 because that's how much the access is. And she goes, oh, well, okay, yeah, it's £85, but can I have an appointment, please?
Yeah.
I need to be sedated now, thank you.
All right, that was a fun visit. I also stopped an elderly gentleman falling off his mobility scooter at the vets as well. Very eventful because it's electric doors. You press a button and it opens like that. And the guy was coming through, and it shut on him like that, and his two front wheels went up. So I had to because I was waiting for my cat Mickey, and I quickly grabbed the handle, and held it there, and used all my strength to make sure he wasn't going to fall over. Because he's elderly as well.
Yeah,
also,
right.
I had to hold on for 5 minutes. If I would have opened the doors, it could have took him. Yeah. So I had to hold him. Yeah. So,
my God.
Very eventful. I was only there 5 minutes.
Yeah. You're a hero. Oh, rescuing life.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't make the Disney castle because I made Aurora. I don't have the right pieces. Oh, dangnabbit. Well,
you end up with a spare piece with this set, the 1x1 round piece of a little gold star. That's a shame to put that. Like you end up with that piece left over. That's a shame just to bung it away somewhere. You'd keep that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you couldn't
put it somewhere.
incorporate it.
Yeah. I've done that. I've just simply put it outside the building next to the notice board. Mock. There you go.
Yep. You're a mocker.
There you go. I'm a
Yeah.
mocker now. Simply putting down this one by one round piece. I'm a mocker now. I might bring this to Bricktastic with me then. Put on the table.
Yeah.
They would be like, hey.
And they can't criticise it because it's my own creation. We learned that earlier.
Yes.
You are
You can
right.
tell them, I'm not making the rules. I'm just following them.
Yeah.
I don't know who else to make.
You could make people from the community. You could make me, Nicole. Does it have to be Disney characters? It could be your favourite people from the community.
Yes. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, and Mark has a good idea. Pop the coin in the shop.
It comes with two. There's one next to the register, and there's just another spare one that you're left with.
Let me see.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Maxine.
Oh no.
Yeah, a good crying in a bath is the way forward. But
Yeah.
she still had a great day. Maybe had a good day with your family as well.
Yeah.
You know, some family can be the worst people at times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. In the day, she has Nova has a mother like you.
Yes.
Yeah. Which I'm sure you never let her down.
I'm going to do Snow White. Here we go. I'm going to do Snow White. I should have all the pieces for Snow White. I hope I do. Yeah, I'm not going to finish it.
You've done well recently, though. You have finished sets.
I have. And I'm proud of myself. I should have, came prepared, but I literally picked this out, an hour before the stream.
Yeah.
Because I did not know what I was going to build today. That's been happening a lot lately. I don't know what I'm going to build. So I decide at the very last second. Because why not? So let me build Snow White.
This is a cool printed piece, Nicole. This little bag, this sack.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It really is cool.
It's not a new molded piece, is it? I think I've seen it before. They've just recolored it.
Oh, Mark, there was something mentioning to me whether I would like to bring the drakes. I need someone to give me a corner of a table because the drakes aren't big. I cannot.
Oh, that's one of your drakes based on Ian. Is that right?
Yeah, Ian, Carrie, and Greg. Maybe I expand a wee bit and someone mentioned to me that it would be fun if I had a Mark Drake, or maybe a Gas Drake, or a Fab Drake, a fabulous
And
Drake.
put cat ears on it.
Yeah.
You should do one for me and Chris.
Yeah.
Actually, since we're both Potterhead.
You know, if it's a Greg one, you take him out the pot. It's not going to screech. It's just going to keep saying boom, boom,
Yeah, right.
boom.
That is so true.
Yeah. Oh.
That'd be
The
great.
problem just is cat ears, I dare say I could pull off. A cap, that is something. You might, Chris, will end up looking as if you were bald.
Well, I can definitely confirm I am not bald.
Right.
Baldness does not run in the family.
You can do cat ears. I know you can do cat ears.
Yeah, cat ears, I trust myself, but a cap is really.
He's got hair.
I know, but
Of course,
usually
we
you
only
have a
see him
cap.
with his hat on, so.
Yeah.
This is the only time I wear a cap. I don't like wearing caps out. I just wear it on stream. I only wear it for when I'm with you guys. That's it. It's never on my
Yeah.
head at all.
Yeah. But it
Just saves me
really.
needing to do my hair, really.
Yeah. Right. I will think of it.
Mike only wears his caps when he doesn't want to do his hair. So. Okay, come on. Where are they? There's one.
2 hours is. 2 hours is. It's been so quick.
Yeah.
I've hit the 2 hours.
It has been. Let me just finish Snow White. I'm almost done with Snow White. Now line up the hair so it looks right. Okay, come on. No.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, Maxine, I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah.
You know, sometimes those are the best birthdays when it's just you and Layla and Dad. Like sometimes those are the best birthdays.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
She's gonna have a great day tomorrow.
Yeah, she's gonna have an absolutely fantastic day tomorrow. Okay, so how did you guys come along on your build? Let's start with Nicole because I started with Chris earlier. Let's see if I can get my mouse to work correctly. Can I get my mouse to work correctly? Here we go. Okay, Nicole.
I bet something beautiful. With loads of things for my beach. And little fish. Look at this. Beautiful.
Oh, that's cool.
So cool.
And a mermaid. And then one of the reasons why I bought the set, next to the pieces for my beach, is this figure.
Oh, I do like Ursula. Ursula looks very cool.
That's cool.
I like Ursula.
And since this is the color of my sig fig, I thought that maybe... Can I make it right? I have this as my mini doll. Me.
I have to admit, a sig fig. I'm not going to be trying to add more. Like I might do a brick head, but like I'm not going to do a mini doll version of me.
I know, yeah, it's hard to pick one, but this isn't that a pretty sig doll?
Yeah, I like that. I think Ursula looks really cool.
Mark, I have now a sig doll.
Okay, and then let's see. Chris, how did you come along on yours? We know you finished.
Yeah, finished. Very good. Happy with it.
Good.
Loving the steam.
It looks really good.
Yeah. Happy with it. And loving the theme so much, I can't wait to get the other two. Dodo Airlines and Town Hall. That'll be... I want to get that and build that before the new wave comes out in January, but loving this theme. Yeah, it's good.
I just realized I have not drank water this entire live stream.
Oh, you gotta drink. Gotta drink.
Wow.
Got the giant glass again.
I need to like really I need to make a prompt like everybody drink now. Well, hydrate.
Right.
Maybe not drink now.
Yeah. Drink.
Just that could mean anything.
Yeah.
So I'll show you how. So here's Mickey. He's adorable. I love him. And then here's the little easel thing, which I might pop this out and put it in my frame because I'm having a hard time. So this is how many characters I've come up with. But there's what the frame looks like. I'm just not sure
That is
what to
cool.
fill up the rest with. That's why I'm thinking I might. Oh wait, I didn't put Snow White in. Hold on. I gotta put Snow White in. Here we go, Snow White.
That's
Very
cool.
cool.
I just gotta figure out. I think I am gonna pop this out and put it in one of the spots. Then I only need to figure out 3 more.
Yeah. Very cool.
Make my life a little easier.
Yeah.
And then I get to put away all these pieces. Look at all these pieces. Oh, shoot. My phone's still plugged in. Hold on.
Oh.
Look at all these pieces. There are so many pieces.
Wow.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I can't see them because I'm on solo. Ah. Look at all these pieces.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Look at all that.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's insane. Oh well,
Wow.
more for me to sort out later.
Yeah. Very cool.
I guess on that note, we can end the stream because I gotta figure out what the heck I'm gonna do with all. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna fill up my thing with. So, any suggestions? Let me know. You can message me on Instagram with suggestions of characters to put in my Disney frame because I need at least 3 more, bare minimum. But on that note, we will see everybody. Oh wait,
2 years. Happy anniversary.
Yeah. Happy anniversary.
Happy Lego anniversary. That's always a good anniversary.
Yeah.
I realized I forgot to celebrate my 3rd YouTube, my 3rd year on my 3rd anniversary on YouTube. Didn't even celebrate it. Didn't celebrate last year. Forgot to this year. Something happened last year. Forgot to celebrate it this year. So basically, so for me, that means I've been collecting Lego 3 years, maybe?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, 3 years. So I'm only a year ahead of Bonnie or Maxine.
I'm gonna have to say goodbye in a minute because my phone is dying. It's about like 5%. As you know, it is dying. Yes. Yeah. it's when it gets to 10%, it goes boom, straight to 100, to 0. Nothing. So
yeah.
So I'm gonna have to say goodbye now. It shouldn't happen in the near future because I'm getting a new phone in the week, so it should be all right.
Well, have fun, and actually, you know what? Nicole, click on.
I've got to go, guys. I don't want to go without saying goodbye. Bye, guys. Bye. See you next week. Bye.
Bye. Right. What were you saying? What you want me to end the stream, right?
Well, no. I want you to make sure that you got on to Bonnie.
Okay.
And then
thanks,
we can just finish saying bye to everybody else. Bye, Sam. Bye, Martin. Bye, Trevor. Thank you, everybody who joined us. And excuse me. This is what I get for having like a sudden burst of water. Bye, everyone. We will see you guys next week. Have a good week. Bye.